Hello Aries and welcome. This is your weekly reading for the week of 9th to the 15th June. Let's start with your weekly reading. Let us see what messages we have for you Aries this week for your highest potential. Let us begin and stay with me till the end because after this reading I'm going to take out 7 cards which are going to be lenormand prediction for the entire week for you. And we're starting with this jumper card, which is your energy at this point of time. Let me lay out the spread so that I can tell you what each energy means. This is yours. This is what is underneath you. This is what is on your mind and on top. This is the energy that's coming towards you. This is your blockage at this point of time. This is the card that is going to be of advantage. And finally, Aries, a card which is going to tell us how to raise our frequency. But we're going to look at it a little later. So as I scan the table, I see a lot this week, Aries. Very, two big, very energies. We have the star. And guess what? With the star, we also have the tower. The tower and the star. Only the star can take care of the tower. So let's begin. For your energy, right in the center, we have 8 of Wands. Now, this is an energy of, oh my God, a lot of things are happening at the same time. It's a big influx of energy, lot of things. You have a lot of things, lot of messages. Maybe you're doing a lot of things at the same time. Maybe you're wishing for a lot of things. It's like shooting a lot of arrows into the air, and you know one of them is bound to reach and sort of do its job. So you're throwing a lot of ideas. There's a lot in your own energy. It's a very high energy week for you. Underneath, we have the 7 of Swords. Now, Aries, this is a tricky energy. This is an energy where we sort of, and because this is inside of you, so you're being encouraged to have conversations with you which are absolutely honest about you. You know, when we talk to ourselves, it's the easiest conversation. We can tell ourselves the truth about ourselves. So because I see the 7 of Swords inside you, I feel you may be trying to convince yourself out of something. Almost like an imposter syndrome, you know. You know you're good at something, but because you've heard from everywhere else that you may not be good, so possibly you're trying to convince yourself internally, I may not be good at that. So I'm sort of getting an imposter syndrome vibe. But on your mind, Aries, and very proudly I say this for you, you should be very proud of yourself. You have the star. In your mind, you are actually healing, you are rejuvenated, and you are appearing as someone to people that you're very calm, very collected, and you've got your life in order. So how you're doing this, Aries, only you know. But what I see is how you've internally kept your energy inside you, sort of hidden from everyone else, but on the surface you're showing that you are in a very good and a very calm state. And that's really nice. Now, the energy that's coming towards you is the Strength. This reading has 3 major arcanas. A lot of universal forces are at play this week for you, which is big. Now, Strength is a card of, take a good look at it. This figure is actually helping another figure. And the other figure, if you look at the lion, it's not someone that we go and help, right? Lion is the beast. So like I said, in your mind, you are this person that others look up to. You do things that others cannot. And that is a wonderful energy. So the incoming energy or the energy that's coming towards you is an opportunity for you to show people how you can do those tasks which others find impossible. Wow, that's why in your energy space, Aries, you have this lot of energy. And if you just tame it and bring it down to what you really want to do, I think, Aries, you can do wonders. And that is lovely. Now, your blockage or your sort of challenge this week is the 2 of Cups. Well, this could literally mean that this week, maybe you are sort of having problem with the person that you are with, or you may not see each other, or you may not be possibly having, as in you're not as close as you were. This does not mean that you have trouble in paradise. It just means that for this week, you may not be able to meet the person that you love, or you are not able to have a communication with them. Also because your mind is at a lot of other places, and that's pretty much it. Also, if you are trying to sort of establish new connections, or you're trying to have new bonds, this week may not be the best week for it, because something here tells me that this week is entirely, Aries, about you. Now, the advantage this week for you is the Tower card. Actually, so it's a good thing that you're not actually in touch with people. You can look at Two of Cups. There are two people here, and you have two people who are not with each other anymore. So this week, actually, you're being encouraged to, it's okay if you do not get your time with your person, with your partner, with your colleague, or you're not able to get time with your friends, because I feel there is something bigger brewing up for you, and the entire universe is sort of lining it up for you. So take this energy that you start the week with and do something that the others find impossible, but you are so born to do it, Aries. Finally, let me see the card that will raise your frequency, which is the Seven of Wands. This is right before the Eight of Wands, which is your energy. And Seven of Wands says that stand up, stand on your ground. You see how he's got this wand and he's sort of pushing everybody else away, because this energy is saying that is very aware of his or her boundaries. You're not letting anybody come into your energy this week because you're doing something really, really big. So this week, boundaries are excellent for you, Aries. Let me quickly see what would we like to clarify. Let's see actually what is this Eight of Wands, because it's right there in the center. Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yes, you are looking for an opportunity. You are looking to conquer the world, and you're very good at it. You are very good at it. It involves giving. It involves you very, very fair and balanced giving. I feel this has got something to do with online, with social media, and I feel that you have something with you which is very valuable to others. Some sort of it has something to do with teaching people, educating people, improving the quality of their life, something in that regards. Let me see what is the Seven of Swords, which is inside. And this, I'm curious, Aries. You have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. And look at that. You have the Seven of Wands in raising your frequency for your highest potential to stand up your ground. And the Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Seven of Wands, again a repeating card, and the Nine of Wands. So actually, internally, what you're doing is, why we have this sneaky energy inside of you, like I said in the beginning, you do not want to have any sort of disturbing nightmare kind of thoughts, and so you're sneaking away internally. This plan has started within first, inside you. You're trying to not run away, sorry. You're trying to stand strong from within for all those thoughts which sort of give you anxiety, stress, depression, feeling ashamed of yourself, and you're building yourself from within. Therefore, you're sort of, Aries, you just might be rewiring your subconscious mind this week. And it would be a good idea to do that, because as we rewire our subconscious, that's exactly the message that goes to the conscious, and then in the conscious where you're already a star. So you're doing it. You're already doing it, but this is a good thing for all of us to actually implement in our lives. So thank you for that, Aries. I think we're good. We don't really need to clarify anything else. Let me see, what are your 7-day predictions for this week? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Aries, let's begin. On Monday, you have the House. Card number 4. 4 may be of importance to you, Aries. Something to do with your home, something to do with property, something to do with house, internally, externally, or property, something like that. On Tuesday, you have the Bear, which is someone big, powerful, of authority. Often a figure like the boss, or this could also be your own mother or father. On Wednesday, you have the Stork, which is a card of new beginnings. This is also card number 17. On your mind, you have the Star, which is also card number 17. So there is a new beginning on the Wednesday, and it looks really good. On Thursday, you have the Sun, which is the best card in Lenormand deck, which means absolute happiness. And again, this is card number 4. So there may be something, you may be actually moving into a bigger home. You may be moving into a new home, a new property that you had your eye on for a long time. On Friday, you have the Scythe. The Scythe is of cutting off all those things that do not serve you. Scythe is also that the time has come to now take action. Then on Saturday, we have the Letter. Some sort of communication will come to you, some sort of communication you're going to send out, or you may simply write it and keep it ready in the draft mode. And then on Sunday, we have the Coffin, which is a card of ending and a card of closing. So Aries, do let me know if you close a deal on a property, a bigger property, a better property that you've had your eyes on. There is a paperwork involved. The paperwork may come to an end this week, or you may be just closing everything off, or you may be moving altogether. So this looks like a very, very interesting week for you, Aries. I hope this reading resonated. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in your next reading. Till then, bye-bye.